Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gain on that return. Receiver makes the grab, breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Now it's second down here. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
That's caught. It's Kaiser. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Burns. That's caught. It's Welch. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. And this pass is on target. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. And now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Movement here from the tight end. And it's a direct snap. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Try to run it with the option. Touchdown, Miami, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start on the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Burns. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the deep shot ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Down after that run on the previous play. Right snap to the back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Trojans pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Dropping back, it's Burns. Makes the grab, it's Welch. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. How's the first down? Is still going. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Making people miss. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at 17.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Canes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking to throw. It's Burns. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. The offense will take their first time out of the half. A touch strategy here. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Oh, look, he's checking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
So on 3rd and short, they elect to go for the deep ball, and they fail to connect. Now they've got a very tough decision ahead of them on 4th down.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. See if they can do it again. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Cage will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Shotgun formation here on third down. He dumps it off to the tight end. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get to first, and here comes the tempo.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, he did the tough part. I loved how he's rolling left. It looked like he was going to get his shoulders turned, but he came all the way back and threw against his body, making it very easy for the defense to step in front and make the interception. The all-time Cardinal sin here by this young quarterback.
That's a crucial first down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down to the 13. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Kaiser. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. The D coordinator showing a heavy blitz pre-snap. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looking downfield, it's Burns. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. What a snag by the senior.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana.
Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great connection there for 6 points. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Play of the drive now at 25. To throw, it's Burns. Receiver makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Breaking tackles. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Kaiser. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot to wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Direct snap to the back. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Burns. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking for a man. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a 1st down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offensive coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Chewing clock with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Hurricanes come to the line in a hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Canes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Now here he goes. Inside the 10, at the 20. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. They accept the penalty for an automatic 1st down. They had converted anyway. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Dropping back, it's Burns. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Back-to-back deep shots.